Sometimes you read something that just is impossible to turn down. And I've been working obviously in films for many years now and enjoying that very much. And I really had no intention of doing a play. But I had worked with the lovely Jack O'Brien many years ago on a production of All My Sons, which was shot for PBS. And I hadn't seen Jack for quite a while, but he still had my phone number. And he called me out of the blue last June. I was sitting at my kitchen table and he said, "I have this wonderful new play and you absolutely must do it, darling." And I said, "Jack, of course I'll read it, but I have no interest really in doing a play. But absolutely I will read it." And he came over within 20 minutes and handed me the play and he said, "Just read it." And I read it the next day and fell in love with the play. I was crying, calling my agent saying, "You're not going to believe this, I actually want to do a play." You know, so sometimes a piece just strikes you, and that was what happened with this, because I really can't imagine any other play having that effect on me, but this one did. Catherine is an art gallery owner in the city. She deals sort of with mid-level kind of impressionistic works, not the high-end originals, but aquatints, lithographs, sketches, you know, but she has very particular taste, and it veers towards Impressionism. And so she has her own gallery, which she's run for 20 years by herself. And one day this guy walks in who's kind of mysterious to her, and he's kind of a little bit lost, and she lets him start hanging out in the gallery, and they become friends. And it's really about their relationship and is about the experiences that people of a certain age have had where their hearts have been broken, and you know how they handle that and carry on and can maybe find something in each other, and it's done through the metaphor of art, and if life is Impressionism or realism, so there are discussions about that. But it's not at all pedantic, it's very accessible, and there's a lot of humor in the play too. Jack O'Brien is just one of the most outstanding directors ever. His process, his intelligence, his understanding of the play, the way he talks with actors. He loves actors, he loves the process. He has a great sense of humor, coupled with a great sense of intent and work ethic, very strong work ethic. He said he wanted to have a t-shirt made for him that just says, "I rehearse," because he loves the rehearsal process. It's his favorite part of it. And you can tell because he sparkles every day. And he has energy beyond, beyond your wildest dreams, that he never wears out, he never breaks down, he's extraordinary. I did work with Jeremy in the fall. We did a film together for Lifetime about the life of Georgia O'Keeffe, and I played O'Keeffe and he played Alfred Stieglitz. And so we got to work together in Santa Fe in November and December, and then we had a month off for the holidays and we're reunited for play practice, as I call it. Play practice? I am a New Yorker. I've lived here since 1983. And the timing of this also felt right for me to come back and do a play. I'm very, the economy is so bad for everybody. I'm very excited to be doing something that might hopefully help support the city in some way. If people come, that means something to me, and it's been really fun to have the experience of rehearsal again. And funnily enough, Burn This and the Heidi Chronicles were done at the Plymouth Theater, and Jeremy did The Real Thing at the Plymouth, which is now the Schoenfeld. And so we're coming back, sort of for our fourth play to the same theater. So it's a little bit like coming home. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope audiences will enjoy the show.